Hey everyone, Lensmanoz here and welcome back to Manufactio. So, I've done some changes in this area here and you can see that a lot of my machines are now missing. On the other side of that, I don't have enough power for what I've just done, but I've got moved most of it, and all that's left to move now is the lab, and I'll probably move both labs, but not sure yet. Been at this for a few hours today, and I've gone and moved a lot of stuff over to this side. I added another smeltery here with the intent purpose of making this for steel only, but I didn't quite think about what I was doing here, and it's not quite right. Got a lot of junk in my inventory. Lots and lots of junk. So I need to make some changes there, and I may even go as far as making changes to the entire setup so that only a particular type of material can go into each one. But I'm undecided on that. Lag is a little bit funky at the moment, and it's probably because of what I've just done. Although, in this area here we're getting 8 FPS, and I look out over this way we're getting 17, 20, somewhere around there. It's not great. But what's interesting is I'll come out through here and I'll try to not do too much giving away, although you've seen most of it now. Getting 18, 24, 23, 20, but even when I turn around and look this way, it's not terrible. I'm getting 9. This hopefully will be fixed up once we can get to ducting. It's still not going to be fantastic, but it'll be better than the belts. I want to say that some of the long grass probably doesn't help. I don't know what's really gonna be able to be done, but I have to admit, before I started recording, this actually was a little bit smoother, and I don't know whether it's just because of my recording software that we're having extra lag. But you can see here I've set up the plates. And I'll be picking up plates now, which I haven't made any of the any extras of the safe cables. But you can see here I've set up the redstone on the plate side as well. We have the Magneticraft belts, which is what's probably causing most of my lag here. Cool thing about these is they allow it to back stuff. Instead of just all piling up in the corner like these belts up here do. So it's directly pulling out of the iron silo here, and I do have the iron drill running at the moment. But down here, I've set it up so it gets about, I don't know, it's about 400 before it stops. I put the repeater in here, so as soon as we get the signal up 3 blocks, it will trigger this and turn off the hopper. And I've done that because this is an advanced bin, not a basic bin. But underneath underneath all of this, and it's kind of hard to see, we've got basic bins in here, and I've got inserters coming off each one. So I have gears going, you can see I've got copper under here. Copper's coming through and going a few places. One way it's going over there, and the other place, I think at the moment it's only just going that way. I did have, I did run it under there at one stage, but then realised it wasn't what I needed to do. So copper goes in this one with gears, and this one makes red science. It's that guy. It comes over here and goes into the wire making machine, which spits out and goes over there. We've got gears going this way, we've got gears going this way. And then we've got plates So plates come out of the bin here and there. And if you look under all this snow, which nasty snow. That was a weird sound. Don't know if it was in my head or somewhere else. So I've got plates going forward as well. So under here, you can see we've got 2 inserters. This one's bringing redstone from the silo. That one is not meant to have redstone in it. Yep. That's meant to be this. So you are meant to say top. Get out. Yeah? Okay. Copper wires are a go. And then iron plates go in here. Cool. And that is making the green circuits. And all of this is making its way through, and you can see we've got, again, I've got belts underneath all this snow. And underneath here is a hopper feeding into a bin, which belts come out and go through here, and this is making inserters. So I do have the other items in my inventory to make up the last, the green science again, but I'm not sure whether I'm gonna expand out from here or just drop it in nice and close here. It may just be, you know what? Let's just do this, and I think it's output you. Is that how they work? Am I missing something? I am missing something. I'm missing a circuit one. Probably dropped it somewhere. That's okay, but that's where our on in here, is it? No. No, I've lost a block. That's okay. So that's where our green will be made. Red here. Sorry. I just had a yawn sneak up on me. That was fun. So yeah, red there and green over here once I go and get that other block. And we're back to how it was. But before I pulled everything apart, I was dumping stack after stack of stuff in. I have a few hundred science over here. I really want to know where that other block is now. I probably dropped it and despawned. Anything in here? No, junk in here. No, not in there. Oh, look at the FPS here. It's great. Get out. Hmm. Oh well, I mean, we can make one. Pretty sure it's just this in one of those green circuits, isn't it? Alright, this episode I want to get the solar underway. Yeah, cool. We can do that. I'll take this with me. So you can see here I've got 600 green, 479 red, and I think it seemed to prioritize. Oops, standing so close to that thing. Oof, look where all my carbon pollution is. It's over there. Yeah, I think it used to prioritize the gears off this direction instead of sort of an even split. So that's why I've got so much green and not as much red. So I want to get, is it this? We need to do this one. It's just 200 of each, and this will unlock advanced circuits and basically blue science. So let's, right, let's do that. So detect. Cool. Put these away. Yep, got 3 of them. Not quite enough. Nice. And that gives us, what was it, A012. Right. Hopefully that hasn't unlocked something scary. If I go in here and go A012, just gives us the advanced control circuit, which I can't make because I don't have plastic. So I do need, I would like to get into these engines and stuff because it is going to be required. You know, I want to do the solar as well. I need to do plastics, that's 200 of each as well. We've got oil, which I haven't done anything with yet. So do I do the... You know what, I'm probably going to take a bit of a hit here. 125 of each. Let's do it. I just need to make sure I go back, make a few more. R011. Okay. Get away from the thing there. R011. Just gives us the solar generators. That's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap indeed. Steel plate, some circuits, and a copper plate. I've got 2 of them in here. And they put out... I don't know what they put out a tick. What does it say in the book? 24 RF a tick. Or 36 RF a tick in desert. So 24 is not too bad. It's nothing amazing. But it's certainly... it's not a kick in the pants. So I should be able to hook this up somehow. I don't know. I think there is another level of these guys. You've got these big advanced ones, but I need to get this power distribution too, which requires blue research. And blue research requires plastic. 200 of each. I do not have 200 of each. But it has been a while since I unlocked anything really. Need another. I've got red. Actually, let's. Ow. I've got a stack of red over in the machine. I'll go and grab it, and I'll throw it. Oof. There is a bit of lag in there. A bit of just FPS lag. It's nothing too scary. I'll take them. Thank you. And until I move my lab over, I'm just going to have to be content with running backwards and forwards. So the other thing I can do to maybe save myself some ticks is to drop the texture pack, which is never fun. But you know, it may need to be done, so I'll see how it plays in between episodes. But yeah, if I need to drop it, it'll be for the best, really. Just am spending a lot of time lagging out. Just get myself another sickle. All right. Are they processing up? We can grab the 200. 200 of 200 green. And this is going to take a few minutes to get up where I need it. So I wouldn't mind trying to get those solar panels working. And making... Do I do it as MV? I've got plenty of coil. Plenty of connectors. I don't know if there's better cables later in this pack. Or whether... These things would be cool, the Canica. See, none of these have recipes. A bat. Do I hear a bat? That would have to be the first bat. Really? I was nowhere near that cable. Interesting. Okay, so I could hook it up to the LV system, or I could just hook it up to the MV system. I was just thinking of doing a little down and dirty, just like this, and then attaching MVs on the front, like so. It's a little bit of a boost. It's not a terrible spot. I hope that'll actually generate on there. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Let's quickly look here. Dowsing rod. Spelling. Rod. Ooh. There it is. 2 sticks and a bucket. Interesting. Two sticks and a bucket. Okay, I've got 2 sticks in here. Take my sickle. Take the bucket. Bucket and 2 sticks. Start. So this is a dowsing rod. This will point us in the direction of oil. I've got a feeling it's along the same lines as this ore scanner. If I go... No, found a medium volume of oil. What does that mean? Let's turn our chunks on. And nothing. Nothing. Medium. Medium. So we got a little bit of oil in our area here. Nothing. Nothing. Ooh, maybe we don't have much at all, actually. Oh, that's interesting. No oil. No oil. Okay, so we built our house on an oil patch. I guess. Wow, interesting. So the stick does have durability. Is this done? Don't tell me I've actually... I may very well have dug all this. Ooh. Okay. We have we've dug all that iron out. That's interesting. I'm going to need to find a new source of iron now. And we'll get past the cable. There we go. Okay, what about out here? Nothing. Okay, so all the oil is under the house. Wow. I honestly thought we'd have large volume of oil. Okay, so this is the chunk we're gonna build this thing is. I'm gonna place the router out here. That'll give us an indication. We're at 181. These flowers. That's above head height. I'm not Enderman height. Okay. You see here I've switched over to the bin finally. Have some materials. Alright, so what else is in the oil? The oil thing. So the rod is P013. P013. What do we got? Fluid pump component. Input fluid hatches. Okay. Use the dowsing rod to locate an oil in a chunk. Place a 3x3 foundation of stone and then a 3x3x3 multi-block made from fluid pump components. So I need these guys. Fluid pipe. So it's just some iron, some steel plates. And I need 27 of them. So let me go and get the bits and pieces I need to make up these items. And we shall make them. I'll be back. Let me just push A on this so I can put it over here. I'll be back once I've got these materials. Alrighty. These things are making themselves now. They're processing through. I did forget to tell you about these conveyor belts that I've made myself up. So these things come from fast vertical conveyors, which come from fast conveyors, which are conveyors with 5 gears around them. It's not cheaper anywhere else. It's always going to be that. And that gives us the fast logistical automation conveyor, which is very similar to the immersive engineering ones, so it doesn't stack on top or anything, but I've used the Magneticraft ones because you can backstuff them in a similar way that you can do a Factorio belt. Downside is, and as you saw in the area out there, you get a bit of lag. There's not much we can do about it except put up with it until I can get ducting. Hopefully that fixes it, and I try and make my base as efficient as I can so that even later on, once I do get ducting, I can still run the pipe work, etc., and it hopefully won't backlog. So as long as you don't have too much stuff lying around, which is same with any modded Minecraft, to be honest, you'll be okay. So, do I have my hammer? Oh yes, I've got a hammer. I don't know if I need the hammer, but let's head back out to where this thing I dropped down was. Yeah, I almost put it right in the middle of the chunk. That's cool. So it wants us to put a 3x3 of stone. I'm just gonna do that. And then it wanted a 3 by 3 by 3 of these blocks. I've never built this, so this is completely new to me. Okay. Here is our pump, I guess. I'm not sure how to connect it. Is there like a... Let me... Oh, I didn't bring much to stand on. Just grab some dirt. Do I just like hook up power up top here or something? That's all I'm assuming. That's what I need to do. So let's try this again. No, can we get that? Yes. Cable. That's too far. No, that's a connector. I want the relay. And can I make it to there? Yes. And it's pumping oil. Wow. It's also taking an absolute ton of power. Wow, it's just pulled 400, almost 500,000 FE, forge energy, or RF, I guess you also would be. Yep, 500 and... Wow, it's pulling a lot of power. So yeah, we now have the ability to get oil. And it's not that hard to make it. I don't know where I pump out of this. Is it underneath? Is it on the side? Do I just pick that up? Do I just put pipes on it and they connect anywhere? I don't know. So we now have oil, which is cool. Hello, game. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So once we got oil, refinery structures, allowing production of lubricant, diesel, and gasoline. Okay. Yep. Scroll down. The oil refinery, P013. Okay, so that should have unlocked. Oh, look. I don't have enough room in my inventory. We've got 200. Let me empty some stuff out, and yes, things are definitely not smooth anymore. I made that up while I was waiting too. Actually, you two say goodbye. That should be enough. Yay! P024. We have plastics. Fantastic. Alright, so that is something I'm going to need to work on between episodes, is getting chemical plant modular machine structure requiring gasoline, coal, and 490 RF tech. I may be building another generator soon. Maybe that's a thing. I need to put it, I probably need to pull this one out and put it over there where we have all our coal. And then we will work on I don't know. Maybe I can just keep moving it across. We'll work on oil processing it here. Chicken. Scared me a little there. Didn't know what it was running past. It's a dead chicken now. Right. I think I'm pretty much at the wrapping up point. I will play around with this, and I might drop the texture pack and see what it does for the game. Yes, it won't look as pretty, but it may be needed for smoothness. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.